Hey everybody, so this is a project that I've wanted to work on for quite some time now. This is the Hobie PA 12, and I think my wife is mocking me. She's about to take the camera and film here in just a moment. But I've got the Hobie PA 12 that I've been using for the most part, for most of my fishing. And I've been using the Bixpy. You guys know this. I have been using the Bixpy in the Hobie drive opening. So I've been taking this attachment they have and taking out my pedals and putting this in. And so I wanted to kind of, because of the style of fishing I do, a lot of times I've been taking the Bixpy and using it to get me, miles to where I want to go. And I pop it out and then I use my my fins, my drive to stalk fish, to, follow fish around and do that thing. But I kind of wanted to just keep it on the back of my kayak here. I wanted a semi-permanent option so that way I can just kind of drop the motor and keep the fins in at all times. And so nothing's worse when you see some fish or whatever, you're like, oh man, you gotta like slow down, or maybe you want to pop out the motor that you have and then place in your drive and then start chasing fish. Oh, that's such a process. So good thing they have an option for me to be able to do exactly what I want to do here. Bixpy, they are using a few different different types of accessories to make this happen. They're using the power pole adapter. This is the Hobie plate. They're also using, I believe this is the Yak Gadget, but this is a cool little piece here. And then of course they have all of the other mounting materials that you need to mount this on the back of your kayak, and this right here. So let's get to building. Okay, so you can see that we have this Hobie plate here. This is made to work with the power pole. But this is going to be great because the Yak Gadget is going to sit, the little attachment is going to sit right here. Now, before we can actually mount this is very important. You actually have to go ahead and throw in the screws and the threads and everything that you need for the Yak Gadget attachment onto the plate first. So let's go get that. I'll be right back. So here we go. We're just going to throw these in here. We're going to turn it to its side. Whew. There we go. Bingo, just like that. Then we're just gonna take these little guys that come with it and we're gonna screw these on down. So now that's on, we're gonna give it a nice little tighten there. You don't wanna over tighten, of course. You don't wanna strip anything. There we go. So something that's important for me here, the directions call for you to take off this cover here. And so underneath here, you have the controls for your rudder and everything. I'm a little particular about that. One, I don't want to lose the cover. So I'm actually going to keep this cover on because I believe there's enough room for it to not make too much of a difference. So you can make that decision for yourself. But I just think that there's going to be enough support that little gap isn't going to give too much play. But I think also I just want to keep it on. I don't want to lose this and keep track of it. So I'm going to place mine right on top of there. So here you can see you've got two different options. I've got the PA 12. So my what is this called? The tank well, or this area of the kayak is a little bit shorter. So we're going to use the back ends here. So this seems to be going on fairly easily. Now all we have to do is kind of get this back portion mounted up and ready to go. We're gonna disassemble this. Okay. Just like that. This is gonna go here. Man, that thing is on there. That thing is nice and strong too. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get the motor on. Getting the motor on is quite simple as well. So it's just got these two kind of bolts with Allen key holes on each side. We're just gonna put it right there. Put that in. So I was kind of thinking, like, how hard is this to disassemble, you know, if you don't want all of this on your kayak? And for me, I think what I'm gonna do, if I don't want the whole motor set up, I think I'm just gonna always keep this bracket on and just take these two little bolts out to take off the motor whenever I want. So that seems like it's gonna be the plan as of now. But we're on, we're up and running. Well, we'll see, we'll double check in just a moment. Nice. The last thing we need to do is tie on some cordage here so that we can pull this up even when we're sitting down. So we're gonna snake this through there. I think that alone should be good. I don't have too much room in here to get it through this one. No, so that's gonna have to do it right there. Let's tie it up and let's test it out. There we go. So now I just have to figure out where I want to actually put this on. So the cord will funnel through there, we'll tie a knot off. Just gotta figure out where I want to mount this exactly. So I think I've decided to put it right here. I don't really have, I mean, I guess I could put it there. I think I'm gonna try putting it right here. Okay. That seems pretty solid. Yeah, put it down. What I'm gonna do, kind of just like I did on the new canoe, on that video, I think I'm gonna use a carabiner. That way, it's easily removable. There we go. There we go. That way, if I want to take this off easily, it should still work. Perfect. All right, so you shouldn't do this. You know, you shouldn't run your motor out of water, but just for the video, make sure everything works. Got my kill switch. We're gonna throw that on the battery. Boom, real quick. It works. So that's that, a very simple installation of the Bixpy on the back of a Hobie Pro Angler. This is the PA 12-footer. And of course, this will work on the 14-footer as well. They've got all kinds of brackets and transom mounts, and pretty much if you have a kayak, they have a way on their site that you can pick up whatever brackets all ready to go, whatever you need to get your kayak motorized. And so I've been having a lot of fun with the Bixpy here. It's a simple setup. I'm going to be throwing this Bixpy on the back of my inflatable, also on the back of my new canoe. If you've been watching kind of my vlogs and some of my fishing videos, you know that I use this a lot to get from point A to point B and just kind of mess around. But now this is actually going to be a nice offshore option coming up this season. I can keep my fins in at all times, and with the click of a button, I can get a little bit of a boost, even do some trolling, whatever. But if the motor dies or I just don't want to use it, just keep on kicking. So I'm very excited. We're going to get this on the water soon. You'll see that coming up in a few vlogs, hopefully soon, hopefully shortly. So thanks for watching this. I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Actually, you can't hit comment. Leave a comment. That would help me a lot. I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you next time.